What's going on, everyone? We've been having a super rough time. Super duper rough time. We're over here in Lavastorm Mountains, just checking stuff out. Let's kill this Drake, this fire Drake. They seem to be immune to my fire dots, so I have busted out the likes of Engulfing Darkness and such. Hope that imp doesn't aggro. Most everything doesn't aggro. The imps do aggro, though. Engulfing Darkness isn't my best dot, but it's getting the job done. Although, I might have to step in here for the old Skelly, kind of getting his butt kicked. But that's alright, my mana is doing pretty good. And these mobs do try and run. Although he breathed fire on me, I'm gonna life tap him and take him down. So we've just been killing stuff like that. What I have found out that these lava crawler snakes are magical creatures, so my skeleton does not do damage to them. And I found that out the hard way. I saw one, it was a white, and I was like, I'm gonna try to take on this white. Sent my pet in, started dotting it, and I had aggro immediately, and I could not get it off of me. And he's like nuke, like they have a proc or something that's like a nuke. And he's just hitting me and nuking me and just destroying me, and my pet can't do anything about it. And so I just, I put my life leech on him, and then I just started tapping him, and I barely survived that encounter. But the biggest thing is I took the boat from. These basilisks are insane too. What is this one? This one's a blue. If he sticks around, I wouldn't mind. I'll kill him. Let's see. I want my pet to be full life though. But they have this crazy stun, and it I swear it's like 10 seconds long. And then when you're stunned, they're just hitting. You can't like dodge or anything. They're just hitting you super hard every single time. And so we're gonna kind of just lay into this guy. Now these seem to be immune to fire as well, which is my best dot. We're gonna put on we're gonna spend quite a bit of mana on this one. I'm gonna give a heal to my pet as well. See what happens here. He's just gonna beat the crap out of my pet. I have to step in. My pet's just not. Oh geez. See, there goes that stun. So I'll step in. But you can see that stun was also a nuke, and then he's just gonna sit there and destroy my pet. So I'm gonna step in. Now that the stun is done, he can stun again. Last time I fought him, he stunned me twice. As you can see, he's just absolutely destroying me. I'm gonna try to life tap him. Okay, now he's on the run, but due to my snare, he's not moving, but he is running. So some of these mobs are really tough. Let me look at my XP. XP does seem to move. So what happened is, I came here all the way from, I was over in Unrest, and I decided to come back here because I needed some bone chips, which I still do need. I grabbed a couple on the way here. I only have 5 left, and it's 2 per pet. So I have 2 summons left. And then if you don't get the, if my pet comes out and he cons green, I need to resummon him until he cons blue. I haven't tried these dervishes yet. I have a feeling they're magical, and my pet's not going to be able to hit them. And so I've been reluctant to doing that. Oh, my pets. Or my pet, my cat's meowing in the background. But so I haven't fought them yet, and there's a ton of them, so if they social, I could have a bad time. Now, I am right here by Najina. I could zone in if I get into trouble. I'd prefer not to because my pet. Anyways, long story short, let's get to the point. I was coming from Unrest, so I ran all the way to the docks. I waited for the boat. I got on the boat. It's a 30-minute boat ride or 20-minute or whatever. Got all the way to Freeport. Ran from Freeport all the way over to here, and the plan was to stop by my hometown, which is not that far away. It's just on the other side of the zone line. And I was gonna bind myself there. Well, guess what? I forgot. So I come over here and I kill like 2 mobs, and I'm like, okay, let me try a basilisk. And that's when I found out about the basilisk stun. This was the first time I fought the basilisk. And the basilisk was destroying my pet, so I was like, oh crap, let me step in. Meanwhile, he keeps resisting my heat blood. That's when I found out he's like immune to the fire spells, which makes sense, but you know. And so he resisted like twice, and then I kind of clued in. I was like, oh shoot, I think he's immune. So then, it was a green, but it should give XP. So then, you know, by the time I was like, maybe let me get Engulfing Darkness out. So I picked up Engulfing Darkness, and then, you know, my pet was almost dead by this time, so I had to step in, and then the basilisk just destroyed me and then stunned me, and I couldn't move anywhere, and he just killed me. And I got stunned and stuck. And then when I respawned, it spawned me back at Unrest, and I was just like, oh. It was at this moment he knew he fucked up. And I was just like, oh my god. And then, you know, it took me an hour to go back from Unrest. Luckily, I looked at the boat schedule and I had 10 minutes to get from Unrest to the boat. And I made it. I had a little longer than 10 minutes, but I made it. And so, that was a huge, you know, if I miss the boat, it's going to take it, you know, 30 to 40 minutes to do a round trip and get back to me. So I lucked out there. I made it to the boat, took the boat back. And then I ran all the way back here. It took, you know, damn near an hour. This time I remembered to stop by my main city and find myself. So then we came back. I de-leveled as well with that death. That death did de-level me. So it was just a mess. And then I found out that the snakes are immune to the fire spells as well. Or not immune, they are immune to fire spells, but on top of that, they're magical and my pet can't hit them. So the snakes are just a no-go. I'm just not gonna do the snakes. I do wanna try these rock dervishes, but like I said, there's so many of them, I'm afraid they'll social, and then on top of that, I'm afraid that if they are and I have to run in zone, I'm gonna lose my pet, and I don't have that many bone chips left. But you know, we're gonna find out here eventually. So anyways, this is what I'm doing. I got my level back, and I have like almost half a bub, probably half a bub after this kill. So I'm just gonna kill this stuff for a little while and try everything out. I may, you know, if I grow a wild hair, if I can find one of these dervishes or maybe pull it closer to the zone line so I don't get ads. I am gonna try one out. These imps, the first thing I killed were these imps. These imps aren't bad at all. I killed them closer to the other zone line. That one right there is a blue. Oh, he's running now. So I'm just gonna, you know, kill some of these and see how it goes. And we're working on getting level 16. So once we get level 16, then we're gonna get new spells, a new pet, and I should feel stronger then. And just, you know, once I get a little stronger, we might try Unrest again, and I don't know, try to get a group again, and maybe just have an easier time soloing things with a stronger pet. And my dots will be stronger and last longer and everything. And my mana pool will feel better. Everything is just gonna feel better at 16 a little bit. So that's the goal, is to get to 16. So I'm gonna sit here and kill some stuff, and we'll see in a bit. So just checking in real quick, I did kill a rock dervish up to silver earring, and they are invulnerable, as you can see in the middle chat there. So I had to just, he didn't resist any of my dots, so I snared him. Engulfing Darkness, I triple dotted him and kited him around, and then I had to reapply the snare and another dot, so I blew through my entire monopool pretty much, but I didn't die. I can't wait till I have root. That's about that. I'm gonna continue to kill some of this. All right, so I actually read about this guy. He drops a scroll that I can turn in to my hometown. He's a green. He's between 12 to 16. But he drops a scroll, and then I can turn this. Oh no, hill or something. And then he turns in this. I turn in the scroll, and it gives. Yes, I forget what it is, like a weapon or no. He gives a back piece, which is kind of not useful because it has a spell on it that I already have, and it's only charges. But hopefully, it gives some XP. I was thinking about doing that quest. Honestly, I thought he was. I'm like right next to that the Nagina's right there. I thought he was completely across the zone, but I was taking a look at this goblin camp and I saw him walking up. So cool. So we'll go ahead and turn that in and hope that we get like a little chunk of experience or something. I'm not really sure how much. And at my level 15, we'll do that a little later. All right, so I am in Kithicor Forest, and I'm killing stuff that's blue to me, but I'm looking for that Shralok orc guy. He can be at these 3 red X's on the map. So at the bottom right, X I guess is the most common. There's a couple people there, but I'm looking in the other ones now. I'm not exactly sure where he'll be, but there's giant spiders around that are supposed to be his placeholder. Now, I didn't know if it was going to be one spider named Giant Spider, but I see a lot of them, like on here. So I guess you just kill them all. Oh, they give XP, they're green. They give XP. Although probably not much as they're green. I'm going around around those 3 X's and just killing giant spiders, and I'm hoping if he respawns, I'm the lucky one to run into him. That's what I'm doing now. The XP over in the other zone wasn't that good. The mobs are just hard for me, and multiple of the mobs were, you know, immune unless you have a magic weapon, and my pet couldn't hit him and stuff, and I didn't have any weapons to give my pet, so I just decided to take off from there, go a couple zones over here, and see if I couldn't get this. I'm just kind of wandering around, don't really know what I'm doing. This is the zone, though, where right now it's 8 a.m., so I didn't come in here until 6 a.m., because at night there are undead, high-level undead, like level-ish or like 40s undead mobs everywhere that will just destroy you. I came in right away. There was already a group there. I don't know if they camped there or what. Yeah. I'll be doing this for a little while. We'll check back in a little bit. All right, so we are back in my town. We did not get the Shralok pack. We never saw the orc. As it got later, more and more people showed up. We killed a ton of spiders. I just never saw that orc spawn. And then it became nighttime, so we had to get out of there. But I did, on the way out, I aggroed an orc that was blue. So it killed him. Not in that zone, I'm sorry. I zoned out to West Commons, and then I aggroed an orc. Killed him, and he dropped the Death Fist slash belts, the ones we were turning in a while back, and I was like, hey, he was blue, what the heck? So I looked around, there's some camps of orcs. So I just hung out there for, 20-30 minutes, killed some orcs, got a few belts. I'm gonna go turn those in too. I think I got like 3 or 4. Or 5. And I'm sure it's not worth that much anymore because we've gotten a few levels since we last did that. But I figured, what the hey? I want to go to that town anyways. So, when we were in Lavastorm, we found that NPC that dropped the testimony. So it belongs to this guy here. Let me see here. I'm gonna fix this. Okay. Let me pause it real quick. Moved it back to that chat for the quest. So we have, let's see here. What do I see before me? A would-be hero of the dead, you reek of false bravado. I have seen others much stronger than you meet their fate at the end of the blade, at the end of a blade. I see no reason to continue our conversation. How can one such as you assist my delegated duties? I will say I can, I don't know, assist with delegated duties. He says, why do you ask? I know why. Glory has captured your affections. Those who seek glory find death. Still, you may be of some use. Before I assign you a task, I must be assured of your power. I require you to perform a test. What test? Or, perform a test? Trying to make it more proper. In Lavastorm Mountains range, there have been sightings of a paladin, Sir Lindiel. He has compromised our routes between, well, that is none of your concern. All you need to know is that the paladin, this paladin of the Temple of Mar must be sent to his everlasting life. You prove your worth to us. I await your proof. Use no assistance. Use no assistance. If you are truly his equal, then I shall know. I know all. Alright, so then I guess I just give this to him then. I got a little XP there, maybe like an 1/8 of a bub in this cape. And got some better factions, got some worse factions. Are you still interested in my appointed tasks? What appointed tasks? Very well, you have gained the appropriate power. I require you to journey to the Common Lands and seek out Kizdeen Gix. He is a member of a very important force. Tell him Yok Adarev Otson. Remember the password. Serious? This has a good, wait, right here. Well, I was trying to see if it's, you know, if this like phrase is on P99 or something. I don't know that we're gonna do it. But maybe we shall. I mean, why not? Okay. Let me just, you know what I'll do is I will just take a screenshot. There we go. So I can look at that later. So let's see what he gave us. I think he gave us 12 gold, I think it said, and then this, which just has 4 AC and invisibility versus undead with charges. So I guess if I need it in a GIF, I don't have to pull it out. It's 2 more AC than my cloth cape. So that's the real purpose for it there. So cool. So a little tiny bit of XP. I mean, we were already there and we saw the guy. And this is my home, so I already come here anyways. And this is the necro area. So what I think I'll do is We're working on getting 16, so I think I'll just buy my level 16 spells from the vendors here. And then I'm going to run over to Freeport. I'm going to turn in those belts, but I also want to try to turn in some muffins. Now, we're not going to really get XP from the muffins. It'll say we do, but we are not. And but I have an idea. So I have an idea to invis myself, because the NPC is KOS. So I want to invis myself. Look at those booty cheeks. Assless chaps. All right. So we'll put ourselves behind it. We'll invis ourselves. Something like this. Oh, I'll just go in front for the. So we're invis, but if you turn it, if you click something on her, it makes you visible again. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to hide. And when it says you begin to hide, I'm going to click. So you might get murked, right? So you don't know. This is the crazy part. Is I guess you just have to guess. So I'm invis. Click hide. Begin to hide. So I clicked off invis and now I'm still hidden. The last time it didn't work, this time it worked. I'm just gonna hope it works. If not, I'm just gonna get one shot. But if it does work, then I'll be able to give like a muffin and stay invisible. So that's the idea. That's the idea. I'm gonna try to give muffins to this NPC and raise my faction with elves, wood elves. And that is in preparation for when I go to farm sisters at like level 22-ish. So yeah, I'm ahead of the game. But what I want to do is I don't want to have to leave every time my inventory is full. And I have very low strength. So I can only carry so many of these swords that I want to farm from these sisters. So what I'm thinking of doing is while watching some TV or something, I'm just going to turn in a bunch of muffins and try to get my faction up. And the muffins are very cheap. And then when my faction's up, I'll be able to use the vendor there. Even though I'll be damaging my faction, it'll be this whole like tug of war where I have to like turn in muffins galore. But like I said, if I'm just sitting here watching something on the TV, I want to check it out and see if I could do it. I did it with my elf because I didn't want to, ruin my faction. So I'm going to try to do it again here and just see how it goes. So we're going to head over there so we can turn in belts and do some other stuff. We'll be back. All right, here we are to turn in the belts. Let's see how much we get. Here. I mean, it still moves. I mean, if there's like a place where there's solid blue ones, this is totally the way to go. I mean, imagine you're just like killing blues and I mean, one of them I was killing was white actually. There was white, blue, and then there was greens, but they were given XP. Oh, there's another one? Oh. I mean, what? I'm sleeping on these bells. I didn't realize how many I looted. Pretty good. Orcs are so good. Like pre-20, like probably, 5 to 20 or whatever level you can start killing those things at, like 10 to 20. It's probably the way to go. Who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna head over to this other NPC and see if I don't kill myself. All right, so I'm almost positive I'm gonna get myself killed here. It's just what's gonna happen. So we're gonna do a couple test runs here. I'm gonna hit hide and click it off. Not work. So we're just gonna go in this time. We're just gonna go in and hope it works. Hope it works. That's not good. Oh, I'm dead. All right. I'm gonna run back and I'm just gonna try again. Like, whatever. I want to do it, so I'm gonna try it again. I wish I got to. Whatever. All right, we're gonna give it another go. Hope I'm successful this time. Otherwise, sad day. Man, come on. Right. All right. So let's just see how unlucky we're getting, right? But did I just fizzle 3 times in a row just for no reason, randomly? EverQuest. All right, so I'm invis. I hit hide. I unclick invis. See, and it worked. I should have just did it. Okay, so let's do it again. Invis. Click hide. Click off invis. Didn't work. Okay. Excuse me, sorry. Again. Work again. Okay, so I mean, it was working way more often for me earlier. I didn't realize it doesn't work as often as I thought, but we just missed 2 in a row. So we're gonna try it again here. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Can we make it out? We're gonna try to get the fuck out of here. Where am I? I ran the wrong way. We're dead. Ah. Ah. We had a chance at getting out of there. All right, well. Here's the thing though, right? Is it has to work one of these times. Like it can't just not work every single time. It has to work one time. We know it works. So one of these times it's going to work. Okay. Jesus Christ. See how this goes. You've moved and you are no longer hidden. Moved and you are no longer hidden. I didn't move though. This is frustrating. All right, so I mean, this is probably this isn't great for me, but this is probably great for you guys because you just get to see me waste tons of time. Not only literally, but also in the sense of I just am losing XP over and over and over and trying to do this. But like, all right, I mean, let's look. This guy doesn't attack me, right? Okay, so let's get it to work first of all. Let's get close to him. Okay, so we're gonna hide. We're gonna click off invis. Didn't work. All right, let's get it to work, and then I'm gonna hand this fat fuck a muffin. I'm telling you, I did this already, and it worked. So why? I don't know why that happened. We're gonna hide. This doesn't seem like very good odds. I test ran this off of camera, or whatever the fuck, and it was working great. Okay, I'm gonna hide. Alright, so it worked. So when I... Fuck! Be right back. This is just to prove a point that I'm not crazy. Alright, I'm invis. Click hide. Click off invis. Okay. Run out of fucking mana. Okay, I'm invis. Click hide. Click off invis. Okay. Hide. Okay, there we go. It was successful, okay? I'm gonna hand this dude a muffin. I'm not visible. Everything went fine. So why did it say I moved and that I became visible? I didn't even have my hand on the movement key. So what the hell? And you could even do this, and you don't appear. That's frustrating, because I lost like a ton of XP, right? And then it finally worked out. And then that happened. I'm still not visible. Like, it's not like a chance on giving muffin, right? Everything's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna give him muffins. I've done this before. And then, of course, if I move, it says you have moved, you're no longer hidden. So this is some bullshit, man. So we're gonna do it again. And we're gonna try to just at least not de-level, like... It's a bit frustrating, because I don't want to lose XP. And, like, here's the thing is, now it's, like, personal, right? Like, I don't even need to be doing this, really. I want to do it. And I know that I can do it, or I feel like I know that I can do it. And so now I'm forcing the issue, like, I'm going to do it. Whether it de-levels me 3 levels or whatever it takes, I'm going to do it at this point. I'm actually gonna regenerate some mana, and then I'm gonna get like 2 fails out of the way, and then I'm gonna try it on the 3rd one. So let me med some mana. All right, I really need some good luck here. I don't want to die anymore. And like I said, it's personal. We're gonna hide. It worked that time. I hate when it works and I'm standing over here. It's aggravating. Okay. Wow, it worked twice in a row. This is what I'm saying. This was like my first experience. I need some. Okay. We're going in on this. You know, if we fail 3 times in a row, we fail 3 times in a row. But it's, you know, our odds aren't going to be better than this, probably. My hand is here. Okay, hide. Please let this work. Okay. Going to shift or pick a muffin. Okay. Alright. So I guess you just can't do it. I guess you just can't do it. So be it. Somebody let me know. Like, am I tripping? I thought that used to work. Like, I swear I've done that before. If I'm tripping, I'm tripping. Somebody let me know. I know of another way. Like, I have to hire a druid. Have the druid come to this side of the zone line, turn me into a wolf. I can go in there as a wolf and turn them in, I believe. But, you know, getting a druid to run 10 feet to his zone line is like pulling teeth. I'd have to probably pay him 50 platinum or something I don't have. So, alright, well anyways, yeah, let me know. I swear I thought that worked. Like, so it doesn't work if their faction is not cool with you, because it clearly works when their faction is fine with you. Did I take too long? Do you have to turn it in really fast? Is that my issue? Do I have to turn it in like super fast? Is that my issue? Am I talking myself into trying this again? Am I waiting too long in the trade window? Do I gotta just hit it and put it in? Boom, done. I feel like maybe that's the issue. Huh. Alright, we're gonna do it. And we're gonna die for sure. If it doesn't work, because I don't have full life. So couple things. One, I didn't think about it, but when I zoned out, he trained onto somebody. Luckily, they were like level 60, and it didn't matter. But it allowed me to get here and to get into position before he got back. So I'm gonna try to give it to him so fast that it works. I don't know. Doesn't work. Okay. Alright. Well, now we know. It doesn't work. Oh yeah, again, let me know down in the comments if it used to work or whatever. But we're done trying. We're gonna go get some XP. Alright, so we went to Oasis of Mar between South and North Row. Kill some of the orcs on Orc Highway. I found out that they don't drop the Death Fist belts. So what I should have done is went back to that spot that I went to earlier in West Common Lands, but I didn't. Since I was already on the Oasis of Mar, I just went to South Row to where I was a few levels ago doing the orc belts. Everything's green, nothing was blue. Some of the mobs, like I'd say like every other one gave me XP, every other one didn't. Ones that gave me XP didn't really give me crap. You can see where my XP is here. I'm still down like a bubble from when I killed myself a bunch of times. But I did get a crap load of belts because I could kill them really fast since they were greens. So let's see. Let's turn in all these belts and cap off the night. I was there for like an hour. Was it worth it? I don't know, probably not. Hey, it didn't make the noise. Ate a belt. Just did it again. Stop eating belts. What is happening? Stop! No! What is happening? Why, man? Why is it eating belts? Well, now I don't want to turn them in very fast. Well, that sucks. He ate like 3 or 4 belts. That sucks. But other than that, I'm halfway through the level, which is super terrible. Because I went and killed myself like 4 or 5 times, whatever that was. Hopefully that was entertaining. I don't know. Lesson learned hard way. But anyways, I'll have to get my level another day. Like I messed around too much and killed myself too many times. What am I gonna do for the last half of the level? I'm not really sure. But before I venture too far, I'll probably try to get it around here. Maybe I'll go back to West Commons and kill some orcs there because they do give good XP, and then I can turn in a few belts. All I need is half a level. I bought all my spells, got all that ready. It's in my bank right now. So after I get level 16, oh no, common. Oh. After I get level 16, I will learn all those spells. I will feel powerful again, and we'll see what I do there. Maybe go to Unrest, or maybe while I'm at work tomorrow, I'll figure out my plan of attack, where I'm going to go next. But I got a two-handed weapon here for my pet. Anyways, that's going to be it. Weird video, whatever. See ya.